Hello, guys, and welcome back to another Bridge Banter episode. The season is right around the corner, and we're going to do our predictions and expectations for Chelsea. A lot of nice support. We started this last season, or at the back end of last season, with just no expectation whatsoever. So, yeah, we're going to try to be a lot more frequent this season when the season starts on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kicks off. This is Thursday, so Liverpool kicks off tomorrow. No,
Yeah. Brentford. No, Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Yeah. So whatever, whenever. Yeah. Mine is Tristan,
I'm Carl.
and this is Bridge Banter.
It is.
So, what are your expectations for the season? Should we start with the league, or should we start with European competitions or FA Cup or?
Can you just take it off as a whole, I guess,
Yeah.
because obviously it's been a short break. It's not been long. And I was kind of scared that physical fatigue was going to be a problem, but it doesn't seem to be, and I don't think it will be with the additions that we have.
If it comes, it will come in like November, December when it did last year. But with AFCON and stuff, we don't have a huge amount go to AFCON. Like Jackson probably goes off to AFCON if it's still at the club. So it may be more, but I don't think we don't have any other African players.
No. I was thinking about Sanchez for a minute, but I was mistaking him for Mendy. Huh? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Mendy.
Yeah, I was thinking about Mendy, but obviously he's not here anymore. So nah, it's just Jackson.
Mm.
Or I mean, obviously David Datro Fofana. I mean, how can we forget?
Yeah, how can we forget? Yeah, 100%. No, it will be. Yeah, as you say, we spoke about this in the car. I think that the player group we have now is so fetched with, unless you're Palmer, Caicedo, or probably Enzo as well, and Cucurella, most likely, and Robert Sanchez, like 5 starters, then you're going to be rotated.
Yeah.
So it's not because someone's better than you, it's not because whatever, but it's so many games now. Like, we're probably going to play 60 to 70 games next season if we go far in every single competition, which is something that Chelsea wants to do. And then, like, to play 40 of those 70 games or 50 of those 70 games, it's more than enough for high intensity, like, football.
Yeah. That as well. And I think people or the players probably will be a little bit more cautious and take it a bit more seriously with maybe I don't need to play this game because I feel something coming up. And people are scared because it is a World Cup year. So people want to play in the summer as well. And they want to show and they want to impress. I could bet you that João Pedro is looking at the number 9 spot for Brazil and thinking
110%.
that spot is going to be mine. Most likely.
Do you think so?
I think he looks at it and wants it to be his spot, but that as well. There's another player in there that I think.
The Pigeon?
No, forget about him.
He played well yesterday. He did.
He did play well yesterday. I'll give him that. I'm thinking mainly more of the one that wants to start. But again, I think Richarlison is looked upon as a player that they want out because I think Solanke wants to play because he has a chance of being the top for England as well.
No.
He can. If Kane has an off season, he can.
Nah, but Watkins is better in my opinion. Delap probably if he has a good.
I don't see Delap going in there.
No?
No,
he would be a perfect striker for England.
He would, 100%. But I don't see him playing any games. At most, be in the squad.
Yeah.
I don't see him touching pitch.
Fair.
But who knows? I mean, this is a great opportunity for him to kick it off and actually fight for a spot. And I think that's a huge factor for this season as well. But the one guy that I thought would be João Pedro's competitor is actually Rodrigo. I think he has a
Oh,
big shot at playing as a striker for Brazil.
that's a rogue shout.
But he can't do that if he's on the bench. And this is the one guy that I've been thinking about because there's currently 3 Premier League clubs going after him, and it's Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal.
Yeah.
And whoever he ends up with, I mean, it's a fine addition on the left, nonetheless. So, yeah, I'm excited to see where he ends up, and I think that can be a big factor. But at the same time, I think he's overrated. I'm just saying that. I don't want him at Chelsea.
I would have taken him in a heartbeat just because the value he adds. But for the money they request, no. But last thing on Rodrigo, I don't think he goes. I think he stays.
I
think
such
he stays.
a pain though to see him just
Right.
suffer out there. I get Real Madrid is big, but bro, you are put yourself above the respect you have for the club. Like, please, bro. Like, genuinely, he would be so cool to see in the Premier League.
Yeah, 100%. He would tear it up.
Yeah, but he would just be a problem, or not a problem. But if he went to Chelsea, I mean, we don't do Galactico signings. That's the thing. We don't sign the big proven boys.
Not anymore, no.
No.
We only make them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's gonna break the wage structure and everything, but that's enough with that.
Chelsea, let's go.
Yeah.
Should we just start with like goal scorer or top assist goal scorer and go through? Who do you think gets top assist?
Cole Palmer.
Yeah, has to be Cole Palmer, easy. And who do you think get top goal scorer?
That one is more difficult.
We can do. I think with penalties, I think it's Palmer.
Yeah, I think he's always going to play, so it's more likely it can be him. But he can distribute so much more now. But again, I don't look at João Pedro as that like 30 goals in a season type of player. I just don't see it. He scores great goals.
I don't think any player in our squad is going to become a 30 goal a season player. I think it's going to be way more distributed than you think.
Yeah.
Because Haaland, sure, he puts like 50 past you in a season. But that's because he is the goal output in that team.
That's true.
But for us now, we have Cole, we have Esteve, we have João Pedro, Delap, Gittins, Enzo now and then with box crashing like he did yesterday and last season.
Pedro Neto.
Neto, of course. Probably Garnacho coming in. Like, it's so much attacking threat that, yeah, just have your pick. But I think non-penalty top scorer, I think it will be João Pedro. Just because I think he will surprise a lot of people this season. Because, as you say, he scores screamers and just difficult goals, but he does it with so ease that he will outperform his XG.
Yeah, I get that. I see that. I don't know. It's hard to say. I kind of want to say that it's still the one talisman of Palmer that's going to be the guy. And I wouldn't be wrong for saying that either. I think it's not a rogue shout by saying it, but it's playing it safe.
He is going to be the guy, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll back you on that. I'll put João Pedro up there as top scorer.
Yeah. MVP.
Caicedo.
Yeah. I think the club votes for Palmer, but I think my MVP is going to be Caicedo. Like, no matter. If he has a season that he did this year, but we actually win stuff as well, or we won stuff last season, but you get me. If we get an FA Cup, if we go far into the Champions League, if we go toe-to-toe with the best in the Premier League, like, he is so vital to this team.
He is.
Most underrated player
this season.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Pedro Neto.
Yeah.
Because I think already he is underrated by our fans. I think people are too stuck up on the GA aspect of his game. But every time I see him play, like just take a look in the example of the final. Like this guy just runs and runs and runs and runs and runs and runs and runs. He does so much. And again, if now that João Pedro can score headers, those crosses are probably going to be a lot more clinical.
He does create a bunch as well. And he, as we said also in the car on your way here, he actually has shot power. Like him, Delap, and João Pedro actually has the shot power to just freaking blast one.
Yeah.
Like Palmer has the consistency and placement, but he doesn't have the same shot power. But Pedro Neto can just freaking strike a ball. My underrated pick is going to be, if we go far in competitions, blah, blah, let's say we have a great season, my 100% underrated player will be Robert Sanchez.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because if he just performs better, he became a lot better at the end of last season. Played great in the final. But he still is like, sometimes it's good, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not, But I think he will be an underrated asset if he keeps the form up. And
100%.
He's shown that he has become better. And I've had my opinion that we should buy a new goalkeeper for like 1.5 seasons now, but he's stuck with a lot of shit. Stuck with a lot of shit, and to just stay in that, to just become better, respect. And he has become better.
I think so as well. I think he's becoming a lot better, honestly. It's because he's becoming more and more familiar and suited to the system that we play. And that's why as soon as I heard the Donnarumma links, I was like,
no,
don't.
Please, no.
Don't. Because you're starting off with scratch and you're going to hail him out again. And I don't want that. The one thing that I love about Robert Sanchez is, I'm going to say this now, he's the best cross-claimer I've seen in a very long time.
I was about to say.
He's so good at those cross-claims. Like, super underrated.
Knock on wood, by the way. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. But again, it's just, I think he's a good shot stopper. He's not better than Donnarumma at shot stopping, but he's good. And the quote, I'm about to say this, like he gets found out at his posts sometimes. I remember, what was it, that interview with Steve? When he scored that goal, he knew that Robert Sanchez wasn't thinking about him shooting there. I think it was something about that. He knew that Robert Sanchez wasn't going to get it. And I find that extremely funny that Esteval would be searching up on that and knew that. But again, it's obviously an area that he can get better in, 100%. But I think he's really suited to our system now. Yes, he has mistakes, but
he has become, as you say with cross-claiming, he has become even more brave. That's, in my opinion, the most important part.
Yeah.
And he's gotten a lot of confidence just through Maresca backing him 100%. And for me, like, the goal against Brighton last season when he just fumbles and blah blah blah, that's like he's brave, but it's stupid brave like
I can think
courage,
of that.
Stupid courage.
Yeah.
But now he just, I'm not safe by any means. I'm not confident, but getting more and more. And I think also the squad is also getting more and more confident in him. His distribution is okay. He's a lot better short passer than long passer.
Yeah.
But like almost an assist in the final. Did he assist in the final to Palmer?
Don't think that was so. But he was playing his best game. That game there is just his passes upwards in the field was amazing. But again, it's like he's going to be prone to mistakes. Mistakes happen, and that's the worst thing about goalkeepers is that you see them more scrutinized. Like you don't see a huge montage of Donnarumma this season and Allison this season and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's so much easier to be scrutinized as a goalkeeper than it is in any other position, and people will tend to look more at the mistakes. But again, I think he's had a real turnaround, and you can really only hope for the best. But when people talk about Chelsea, it's like, he's not ideal. But who do you switch him out for? It's like at that point, nobody fits the system as good as he does. Maybe Diogo Costa.
Yeah.
But again, how likely is that of a signing?
And to spend 50 mil on a goalie, like, it's an important position, 100%, but it's not that important.
No.
It saves you, like, we're not that bad defensively that we need David De Gea in goal.
Yeah, 100%. And who was it that said it? It's like a title-winning team doesn't have a bad goalkeeper. But it's like, there's been teams that I haven't been convinced that, this goalkeeper is amazing.
Ederson, lol.
Yeah, I think he's really good at distribution. And I think he would fit us. Like, he would fit the way that we play.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
But it's just more of how good he is in his own net. It's more about the problem. But again, I don't know.
The defensive dead balls and corners and stuff, he's trash.
Yeah.
He's trash. Has a good save now and then, but yeah, sure. Robert Sanchez, my overrated player.
Overrated.
Like not living up to the expectation.
Not living up to the expectation.
That's probably overrated in a nutshell. Or
damn. I think if we're talking about us, our fans, I was about to say, I don't want to say him though, but I was about to say Reece James.
I were thinking the same thing.
But that's just not because of his footballing ability, but because of his availability.
Imagine if he just stays fit this season.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The scenes.
Yeah, it's so hard to say who's going to be overrated because, again, I rate all of our players in that sense. Like,
I'm not
nobody
delusional.
Yeah, exactly. But nobody rates Badiashile, you know? Like, he's not amazing. And none of our fan base is saying, like, he has to play in and out. So it's like, he's not overrated, but he's not good enough to be overrated either. And that's kind of at that point, I think, you know what? I'm gonna put it in there. I think Enzo Fernandez, maybe. But again, he gets so much stick. I honestly find him a little bit underrated.
Yeah, I think he's actually underrated.
So it's hard to say.
Because his leadership and mentality and stuff.
Yeah, I love Enzo Fernandez. Though.
I think, let's say underachiever instead. Like underachiever.
No, you know what? I have it now.
Okay.
It's going to be Esteval. My main reason is because I'm thinking about the fans now. We've been hyping up this kid for so long. And as soon as Chelsea hits a little bit of bad patch, bad bit of form.
60 million out the trash.
Yeah, no, not that. But they're going to be like, Maresca, how dare you not play Esteval? Because he's 18.
He's a kid,
from
bro.
Brazil. From the other side of the world. He's not going to be playing in and out every week. He's just a kid. Like,
imagine he just turns like superstar level.
Yeah, it would be amazing. But again, I'm not saying that he is overrated, but he's going to be overrated by our own fans. And I think rival fans as well. I think people are going to be like, oh, where's your superstar? Why is he not been playing?
Where's your star boy? Lamine Yamal plays in and out every
week.
But
you can't compare because Lamine Yamal is a freak of nature. Not enough of that. He's he's La Masia. He is from the academy. He plays perfectly, and he plays in La Liga, which I think is a shit liga, by the way.
We are not the same.
No, okay, I'm not gonna stretch it to that and call it shit
No.
liga, but it's like I can name you Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico. I was like, who else was in the top four? No fucking idea. I don't know.
I actually don't know either.
Exactly, because it doesn't matter. It's not relevant. Maybe Athletic Bilbao.
No, I don't think so. Who's
No.
the other? I'm going to Google that.
Like,
Who's
but
the-
that's my point. It's those three teams. You don't think of any other teams over there. It's like, and it's not much of a competition either, because it's like, yes, Atletico Madrid has won it here and there and here and there, but okay, I'm not gonna go on that rant right now. But
Yeah,
I'm just
Atletico
saying.
Bilbao
Yeah. Okay.
and Villarreal, and then yeah, Betis. But so Athletic Club and Villarreal will be Champions League teams.
Yeah.
And also Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico. But yeah, whatever. If we sign Garnacho, he's going to be my underachiever of the season. I think he actually... I don't think he will fit the system just because of his mentality. And I don't mean that he's not hardworking, he's not whatever, but in game moments, he just... decision-making, no. He can pull off like a bicycle kick or a freak of nature goal here or there,
Yeah.
but he isn't a team player, in my opinion.
Sure. But I can. The thing is, the kid is so young, and
Yeah,
I can see potential.
I understand the signing 100%, but I don't think it will change in one season. I think he needs to get yelled at, just like freaking Mbappe. Like,
I agree, and I think if he can mature, because I think that's the only thing that's stopping him from becoming top. There's
Yeah.
definitely potential there. And
if another player in our squad would be more mature, then he would be starting striker.
Yeah.
As easy as that. Yeah. Okay. The cups.
To be fair, I don't care about domestic cups until you're into the quarters.
Fair enough.
The group stages are okay. Obviously, it's cool and it's fun to win them, but it's not your priority. But as soon as you get late into them, it's like, oh fuck yeah, we're gonna win this thing,
Yeah.
and it becomes. I'm not saying it's not important. It's just not as high of a priority than the other stuff. I think as of last year, I was actually disappointed because I didn't think there was a chance at competing for the league last season. So when we went out in the Carabao like immediately to Newcastle with that heavily rotated squad, I actually got upset because I was thinking like, why are you throwing away your actual chance of winning a somewhat decent trophy? Because I'm not going to count the conference as a huge trophy.
We walked the park.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I actually got mad at Maresca for just throwing that game away. And I see that he wanted other priorities, but it's like, you're playing Conference League. You don't have to rotate this, or you can rotate the squad as much as you like. And it's like, I don't know, just put in the effort. But again, and then the way we went out in the FA Cup is like,
Schooled.
Yeah, that Brighton game was a
Harsh.
fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
We didn't get one shot on target that entire game.
No.
And that was just, it was embarrassing trying to see Nkunku play that game.
Yeah. Yeah, Palmer were injured, no?
I don't remember. Jackson was. Madueke was.
Yeah.
So there was
sure,
just,
whatever.
yeah,
But
nothing.
I think we'll go far in the Carabao. I think we go far in the FA. I think we'll compete for everything this season. And if we go out, it will be like against Liverpool or City or some or penalties or stuff. I don't think we'll get like schooled like we did last season.
No.
Like 3-0 to Brighton, 0 shots on target. That's like, okay, sit down.
Yeah.
Like fair. Yeah. Whatever. How many trophies do we lift this season?
At least one.
You think so?
I can guarantee it. I can guarantee we at least lift one. We don't go trophyless.
Should I do a rogue shout?
Okay, say it.
I think we lift 2.
Okay.
Because coming, like, Carabao is done in, like, March, no? Like, that's...
Yeah.
If we're still in... like, I think we'll... Let's say we win Carabao.
Yeah.
If the league's... like, if we're, like, way above the top, but we'll compete for top 4, sure. Then I think we'll not sack off the league, but, like, prioritize getting silverware. Because these guys have gotten a taste of silverware now, and I don't think it will stop.
No.
So I don't think we'll win the Champions League, but I think we'll go far. I think it's... if there were, like, we will either win the Prem or the Champions League, I think we'll win the Champions League. Because we're... At this point of time, we're much better cup team than a...
we're more of a knockout team than
a league team.
Yeah.
And I think the competition in the Prem is so harsh. So harsh.
It is.
But I think we'll win... Should I just say it? Carabao and Champs.
Carabao and Champions League?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a rogue shout, but I can respect it. I can, but the only problem that I have is that how do you compete for all 4 at the same time?
You won't. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
If the league goes... If we're, like, 15 points off the top, we'll just say, okay, get top 5 or top 4, prioritize the other.
Yeah, I agree.
You can... I think the only squad that will go far in every single competition this season is Liverpool.
I don't think they will. I think they'll throw off the domestic cups.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they'll do that. I don't think they'll prioritize that because they're such heavy favorites for the league, and they can go extremely far into the Champions League as well.
They signed another centre-back today. If they sign one more, if they get Gahey over the line and Isak from Liverpool, I think they'll actually go toe-to-toe for every single one. If they have minor injuries.
They can, but they don't have as much of a rotation as people think, especially in the back department.
I know, but they'll just walk over teams, bro. They'll just score like 4 goals and then concede 2, and then look, yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Nah. Like, sure, but whatever. League position.
For us?
Yeah.
First. No.
You actually believe that?
No, I don't. But I will say we will be in the first spot at some time.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Will we maintain it? I don't think so. Not for the whole season, but we will be up there. And I think it's going to be edge to edge. And I think all the teams are competing. And the thing is, we have the easiest run out of the title contenders now in the beginning. The first 5, I believe, is the easiest. So we'll be first in like game week 5. I believe that. Just because I think we are so good in the attack that we'll just actually be first on goal difference, because I think we'll win our first 5, and I think so will Liverpool. And no, because Liverpool and Arsenal are facing each other, so I think that's going to be a draw, because Arsenal does not lose to top 6 teams, and I can't see them doing that because they carry too much pride. They only care about don't lose. You see that with the Invincible team as well. It's like, it's not about winning. It's about don't lose. That's kind of the identity of that team. But you end up with a lot of draws by doing that. So that's my main problem there with Arsenal. But I think that's going to be a draw because I don't see Arsenal just knocking out Liverpool like that with the attacking quality that Liverpool has. So I think that's going to be a draw right there, and that's 2 points lost. And we don't face a top 5 team immediately. City and Arsenal are playing each other. I don't think City is going to be in that conversation. I think it's us, Arsenal, and Liverpool. But I cherish Liverpool as favorites. So I'm going to say third spot because Arsenal are better defensively. They know how to stay consistent. Liverpool is class everywhere. They have the best right winger in the league. They have soon to be
The
the
best
best striker in the league.
Yeah.
They have the best goalkeeper in the league. They have the best
Center back.
center back in the league. They probably have one of the best midfields in the league as well, if not the best. I still argue that ours is the best in the league.
I think so.
I think it is, but that's because I'm biased again. But again, I think Caicedo has the edge on Gravenberch. And Wirtz hasn't played in the Premier League yet.
So
I think Cole Palmer will be over there. And again, Cole Palmer went for 40. Wirtz went for, what is
115, bro.
Exactly.
115.
Exactly. So all the pressure is on him.
Yeah. But I'll take McAllister over Enzo.
Yeah, I'll do that as well. I think he's one of the best midfielders.
So underrated.
Yeah,
so
he is.
Underrated.
He is. He is, in my opinion, the best number 8 in the league.
Yeah.
It's him and Declan Rice. It's between those two.
If we sack off the domestic cups early, I think we'll be second.
We absolutely can.
If we don't sack them off, I think we'll be fourth. I don't think we'll win it. Imagine if we do, though. Oh my days.
I mean, that's the thing. Anything can happen because how many predicted Liverpool to win the league last year?
Like
nobody.
One person.
Maybe Liverpool fans did, obviously, because they're Liverpool fans.
Oh, Arne Slot is coming in, and we signed nobody, but it's so good team. No, I don't think even Liverpool fans said that we were going to win the league last season. For me, I think Arsenal will crumble once again. Like, everybody's saying, oh, they're such a defensive unit. I think the morale is so low in that squad.
That's my problem with the Arsenal squad is that I think if they don't hit the ground running, they will go on a mental fatigue.
Yeah.
But again, I also kind of see if they want to prioritize winning the Champions League, I can see them trying to go harder for that as well because they don't have European pedigree. But again, that would be a mistake because they're not winning it.
No,
they're not. I don't know. I just
dangerously close last year, but still.
Again, they weren't moving past that PSG team. I saw that immediately as soon as they went to the Etihad. I've never seen
the Etihad.
Isn't that? No, not the Etihad.
Parc de France.
The Emirates, obviously. Sorry, my bad. When they went to the Emirates, I've never seen Arsenal so shook up before. I've never seen them crumble so hard.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, they've signed Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Nice. They've signed Madueke. Sure. They probably will sign Eze unless Tottenham just...
I think Tottenham edges them in that signing.
And that's crazy, but still. And I don't think they have the pull to get Rodrigo. Unless they pay him stupid money. Like 300, 350. It's the last straw. Like, I know this is Chelsea, but whatever. They have to do it now. This is it. Like, they have to do it. As you say, if they get a bad run of form, they're out.
They are.
And I think that if they don't get Eze, if Odegaard goes out with an injury, if Declan Rice goes out with an injury, Subimendi, sure, he's nice. I haven't seen much of him.
He looks really good.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of him. Only seen him at the Euros like last year. So sure, he's a nice addition. Blue Skelly, super. Saliba and Gabriel, super duper. David Raya, underrated goalie. Sure, the right back is whatever.
I think Timber is underrated.
Yeah,
as a right back.
Fair.
But again, it's more of I know this is a Chelsea pod, but we have to explain the weaknesses in the teams that we are facing if we want to actually talk about a chance of winning the league.
Yeah.
And I think we're coming in off as, oh, it's Chelsea. It's like they're fourth. They're supposed to be there, around there. They're not challenging for the league, but then, boom, pow, come in and show the big boys what we are. But the thing is, I can't say that because when was the last time we beat City, Arsenal? I was about to say Liverpool, but we did actually beat Liverpool
Last
our
season.
last game.
Or
But I'm not
we beat
counting,
Liverpool.
I'm not counting that because all the boys were at the beach. So I'm not going to take that into consideration, even though technically it is a win, but it's not full strength. So it's like we have to start winning over the big boys again to actually put in some kind of fear factor, because the thing is, Arsenal struggle to play against low blocks. I don't see that with the way that Maresca shapes up in a diamond form and pushes the fullbacks up. It's not going to be the same problem with fighting low blocks as it was last season as well. Now with João Pedro in there as well, I think we have
and the lap.
Yeah, exactly. We have so much attacking quality now that low blocks isn't going to be a hinder for us to win a league.
And if people want to press us high, sure. PSG tried. They failed. I think that with the squad we have now, we have so much tactic room for change that, okay, if we play City, they press us to death. Sure. We'll play one-touch passes. We'll go over the top. We'll actually, one point that I forgot to mention with Sanchez, like maybe the distribution of Sanchez is so trash because Jackson can't win a header.
Maybe. Again, it's like the way that we can tactically shift our games. Like sometimes you can see us like, as in the PSG game, it's like man mark, just run everyone up. And then you have Gusto following up the line instead of inverting, which was brilliant, by the way, because you're overloading on Mendes and all that. It's just tactical genius. Yeah. And I can't remember the last time we played with Gusto playing like that.
I think we'll do the exact same thing against City, by the way. I think we'll overload Aït-Nouri because he's like bombing on forward, but whatever. Final point for me. I forgot. Sure. Yeah. We're such a young team and we have such an engine. We can run for days. And I think we'll have a flying start if we can get scrappy results at around Christmas time and into February, March. Everybody's going to be fatigued, especially Arsenal, because they don't have the depth of the same level. I think we'll just run people off the park. That's the thing, because we literally ran PSG off the park.
We did, and something as well that I saw. Keep it in mind, it is preseason. So I'm not going to take it too serious. But the way that we were playing when we played Bayer Leverkusen, the way the quality never dropped when we did our substitutions. Like the game plan followed to the exact same route with the subs coming in. And it just, the pace and momentum, especially in the Bayer Leverkusen game, the quality never dropped. And we just looked dangerous consistently throughout that game. And that's what I love to see about this team now. Even just like the academy players in that game was just moving me. It's like you can really tell that Maresca knows how to make a player actually follow and do what he's supposed to do. And that's kind of like what I told you about how Gittins might have been a little bit underperforming off the ball, in my opinion. But I think that's just a matter of time before he actually starts performing and doing it well, because I think Maresca is a good coach and can actually put ideas into the minds of the players. Yeah. Although maybe the tactics may be rigid, which we saw last year when we were falling off and it looked kind of stale because we were doing the same stuff and we were getting found out. But now he's more shifting and adapting to new styles and actually gets the players on board.
And he also has the players to actually shift.
100%. And that's why I'm not going to write off Garnacho coming in immediately. Because if you can get him on the right track, I think he can be a dangerous option because he knows the pace of the Premier League.
Yeah, 100%.
Is he the most amazing winger I've ever seen? No. But you got to remember, he's only 21. Like, he has room to grow.
Isn't he even just 20?
He's born in 04, so 20 or 21.
Yeah, sure. But yeah.
So I'm not going to write anyone off.
No. I think that it's going to be a really fun season.
I agree.
I think it's going to be a really fun season just for football overall, especially for us Chelsea fans. As long as but that's the thing. Like, that's also why I'm just rooting for us in almost every competition, because we can just exchange players, and I think the players are well aware that if you're not Caicedo, Palmer, Robert Sanchez, or even Enzo or Cucurella, you're going to be rotated. And it's not because you're bad. It's not because you don't do that. It's just fresh legs. Keep the intensity high.
I agree.
We also have the quality to just swap out Enzo Fernandez for Andres Santos. Swap out freaking Caicedo for...
Jesus.
Yeah. Swap out Joe Pedro for Delap. Swap out Gittins for...
Garnacho.
Yeah, whatever. We can just do it with ease.
Yeah, and that's the brilliance of it as well. And we haven't even talked about Cucurella can actually get some rest now with Hato.
Yeah,
as well. 100%.
And he looked so good against Milan. Holy.
He's going to be amazing. I can tell.
He's going to be scary, bro.
But the thing is, well, is that everybody writes off Chelsea. But I think for us as Chelsea fans, we know this team to the core, and we know what it can do. But again, my problems is that we don't have enough bite against the biggest boys. I think we were better against the top teams when we were playing with Poch. I'm not gonna lie. Like the 4-4 against City, the 2-2 against Arsenal. The 4-3 against United, obviously.
We also lost 5-0 to Arsenal, though.
100%, but that was Chelsea's C team. Again, everyone was injured at that point. And again, that's also something that we don't really struggle that much with injuries because Maresca knows how to rotate. But that's the only thing. I want us to be better at actually beating the biggest boys. Obviously, like Arsenal struggles against Newcastle. They're not really that much of a problem for us, in my opinion. At St. James, fair enough.
But that's St. James's Park.
St. James's Park is hard.
Yeah.
But it's like we beat them 2-0 or 2-1 at home. And it's like they weren't really much in it. And it's like those other teams that they potentially, the bigger boys, struggle against, they're not really that much of a struggle for us. I'm talking more specifically about the mid-table teams. The lower teams, I mean, the second time we played Leicester, that was just a horror show. That went really bad until Cucurella came in and scored.
Yeah, thank God.
We almost lost to Ipswich twice. It was bad enough the first time, but they had to do it again.
And 2-2 at the bridge against freaking Ipswich. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just those games we just have to kill off. We just have to go for it 100%.
I think we have the firepower to do it now, though.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like low blocks isn't going to be a main concern anymore, in my opinion.
Final words for me. I think we will go toe-to-toe with the big boys this season. And it all started with winning the Conference League. And when we actually won the Club World Cup as well, that was such a massive... Like, sure, it's a preseason friendly, blah, blah, blah. But to beat PSG, the confidence, the self-belief with just lifting that trophy in that manner, I don't think we're delusional, or the player is not, or the players are not delusional. Like we won't win 5-0 against City. We won't go to Anfield and win 7-0. Like
obviously not.
But to believe that you're at the level is 50% of being at the level.
100%. And I think people forget about one thing as well, is that there was only one team challenging Liverpool last season, and that
Yes.
was us.
Yeah.
That was Chelsea. Chelsea were as close as 2 points off, 1 point off at some point.
We were
And
first.
Yeah, and that... No, we never touched the first spot.
Yeah, for not as a whole game week, but before Liverpool played. We were first. I have a screenshot.
Oh, okay. But my point being is that we were the only team actually challenging them. Yes, it didn't last very long, obviously, but we were the only team actually pushing and challenging them. And I think Arsenal never got closer than 9 points away.
No, they
from them.
really dropped off.
Yeah.
And also, I think if we're in the race, I think we have the mentality to actually go for it.
100%.
Last season we fell short. Sure, injuries, blah, 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 bad spell of form. But this squad, I think will surprise a lot of people this season. Especially you, Jamie Carragher.
And that's the thing as well. It's like, we don't have to struggle with Jackson up top, Maduki, Jadon Sancho. It's like, I feel like we've upgraded in those places this summer. And that might come back and bite me for all I know. But just looking at the players that we have gotten and are getting, it's like, damn, we're upgrading here. Because last season, I thought we were at a stalemate. Like, João Felix didn't move me. Jadon Sancho didn't really move me either. I thought Pedro Neto was great. That was a great addition. But that was the only one.
Yeah, he signed last season. I feel like he's been at the club for like at least 2-3 seasons.
It was last season. But again, it's like we're actually getting good players that we need to get. So
depth in the right area. To sign 2 strikers?
Brilliant idea.
Yeah, brilliant idea. And as I say, everybody knows that they're exchangeable. And I think we don't have a lot of egos, or we do, but they're going out the door. That's why I'm worried about signing Garnacho, because I think his ego, if he doesn't, he can change it. But yeah, I don't think his ego is a good thing for the dressing room. But I don't think it will fetch roots, because the players are so young and like you need to prove.
I get it, but at the same time, you gotta have some big fucking balls moving from 15th place United to come over to Chelsea, which was competing last year, which just won.
What's the biggest club in the world?
It's Chelsea.
No. Well, fair enough.
It's Chelsea, club champions, bro. Like world champions.
Yeah, world champions, bro. Objectively, what's the biggest club in the world?
It's Real Madrid.
What's the second biggest?
United?
That's what I mean. You played for the biggest club in the world. You've been a starter for the biggest club in the world since you're 17.
I get that, but at the same time, it's like, it's more of a circus now than it is a club to
Fair
like
enough.
anything. Like, I'm not gonna trash on it. They're obviously going through problems, and Chelsea's been there, obviously. I don't know what it's like, but it's like you can't expect the same thing now. The thing is, a lot of younger people are growing up and becoming Chelsea fans because they've seen Chelsea win. I think Garnacho is from that generation which saw United win and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Maybe, or at least Ronaldo and...
Yeah, maybe.
Whatever, yeah.
But you get my point. It's like...
He played with Ronaldo. Damn. Yeah.
That is crazy. But again, you just... If he really wants to make the move and really wants to become a good player, and the thing about this is something that I heard, and I've kind of seen it as well. He loves to be loved. He does extra shit on the pitch to rile up the fans and make the fans love him. That's the thing about Garnacho. He wants to be loved. But if you want to be loved at Chelsea, just play with your heart out. Like, do what you have to do on the pitch. It's like everybody loves Enzo Fernandez because he shows it. He bleeds blue.
Yeah.
And I want that for Garnacho as well when he comes in, because let's face it, he is coming. There's no denying.
Yeah, 100%.
He is coming.
Yeah.
So he is a Chelsea player. Unless something crazy happens.
Like Villarreal comes in or whatever. No. We need to wrap up.
Yeah.
Final shout for me. If we sign Xavi Simons,
It's just a matter of registration places.
I know. If we sign Xavi Simons and a centre back, we're going to the Champions League final.
All right.
That's my prediction. Give me a bold prediction for this season, like a somewhat outrageous shout.
I think I can see us coming to a Champions League final. Do we win it? I don't know.
Anything can happen in a final, though.
Anything can happen. You don't want Chelsea to be the underdogs in a final.
No, facts. And if we come to a Champions League final this season, I think we will be underdogs.
I agree.
Just because maybe we have the better squad, maybe whatever, but it's like, oh, it's such a young team. Keep talking.
I agree. And I'll say that people are underestimating Chelsea's squad. People are going to say, you can't be underdogs, you spent $2 billion and yada, 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 yada. But people still say that our squad is crap. So which one is it?
We'll let the football talk.
100%. I'm going to stay humble.
Yeah, 100%. If we're trash, we're trash. But
yeah,
with the signs we've seen, we're not going to be trash.
Nah, we're looking dangerous.
No, looking dangerous. It's going to be a fun season. Drop a follow, drop a like, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Peace.